to Baby Bump Life. Sorry I've been gone for a little while, but it's sort of my trend, I guess. I will do a couple videos and I'll be kind of persistent, and then I just get busy with life for a couple of months and forget about it. So, what I want to talk to you guys about today is a little bit different. Usually I'm here talking about pregnancy, babies, childbirth, labor, all of that kind of stuff. But today I want to talk to you guys about something that comes along with pregnancy, unfortunately sometimes, and that's miscarriage. I want to talk to you guys about this because it weighs near and dear to my heart, being that I work with a lot of moms who unfortunately lose babies throughout different stages of their pregnancies, and it doesn't make it any easier when a mom loses a baby earlier or later. It's very hard physically, mentally, and I want to kind of talk to you guys about that today because I think it's something that is so like hush hush in our society, and I think we kind of keep it as a secret, and I want it to be something that we can all start talking about more and hopefully be there for one another. So I guess I'll continue with saying that this hits home because I had a miscarriage not too long ago, and it's taken me a while to kind of talk about it, but I'm hoping that this can help with the healing process for me, and maybe it can also help with healing for someone else, because it's tough. I mean, this was one of the toughest things I've ever gone through in my life, and I didn't know where to turn to. I didn't know who to talk to about it, or where online to look, or what books to read, or because everything that I found was just so vague. There was a lot about the physical side that I was going to go through, and I knew that. I'm a nurse. I've been a nurse for 8 years. I have helped moms through this. I knew what to expect physically, and emotionally I knew that there were emotions that went with it. I'm not oblivious to that, but when it happens to you, it hits home so much more. And I guess my nursing side of my brain and my patient side of my brain were continually fighting for a couple months because I knew that certain things were going to happen, but the patient side of me kept asking, why me? What did I do wrong? Why was this happening to me? And not to sound selfish, but that's kind of how it was. That's kind of where my mind was at that time, was, what did I do to deserve this, I guess? Why me? And things just happen for a reason, and it wasn't anything I did. There was nothing that I could have done, and I knew that, but at that moment you couldn't tell me that, and nobody could tell me anything to make it right. The best thing that anyone could do for me was give me a hug and just tell me that not today and not tomorrow, but someday it was going to be okay, because that's true. I think just emotionally it was hard because I see a lot of moms who have unplanned pregnancies. I guess it was hard for me coming back to work and seeing that and thinking that thinking how much love I could have given to that baby, why it wasn't my turn. But I guess that's it, is it just wasn't my turn. I guess another part of it all that I would like to bring up is how it can strain on your significant other. I didn't think that he would take it as hard as he did, and not that he cried. I've actually never seen the man cry, but there was a time we were trying to decide during it all if we were going to go back home and visit family. I had made a comment, something like, well, are you going to be, upset the whole time? And he said to me just straight up, he said, I'm allowed to grieve too. And it took me back for a second, because I thought, oh my gosh, he is allowed to, and I'm not the only one involved in this. That was something else that was hard and that I had to think about, was how this was affecting him, which then, of course, in turn, with all of my emotions and hormones that were going on at that time, I was just thinking, oh my gosh, I messed this up for him. And I took that personal too. But with everything that I get hit with in life, I try to turn it into a positive, because I feel that if you get beat up with a bunch of negativity, it can bring you down, right? So in a negative situation, if you can try to pull a positive out of it, you might be able to pull yourself up a little bit. I don't know, that's just what I think. I think two positives that maybe came out of this, or are continuing to come out of this, would be that our relationship is stronger than it was before. And I think another positive is that I'm hopefully someday going to be able to share this video with somebody, or maybe I can touch a patient's life who is going through something similar, and I can be there for her. I hope that kind of helps, and I hope that maybe me sharing my story can help one woman out there who's going through this. And I don't know what this looks like for me, but I know this is only the beginning of what we can do as women. I think we need to be better at supporting each other. And I know everybody grieves different. I know that. And I know that I feel like we need to do better. We need to support each other better. We need to talk about it more.